Girl, I don't ever know what to expect. Good beautiful day. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Oh my gosh, I'm yelling. I'm at a hotel and I think my loud voice might scare away the guests. You guys know I'm loud, but they don't know I'm loud. They don't know me. Y'all know me, but they don't know how I get down, so I don't know. But hi. Now we're here with the brown. Oh, let me show you how long my body. Wait, first of all, I met Pat McGrath. I met the queen, the mother, the auntie. You know, if you know me, you know how much I love Queen Pat McGrath. She is the mother of beauty, the mother of makeup. She's incredible, incredible. Let's make this video a little faster because before the guests start complaining to the managers and saying there's some girl yelling, I don't know why, but she's too loud. Like, I don't want those problems. Let me show you my hair first of all. Oh my gosh, you know I get distracted, but let me show you my hair. She goes all the way. Oh, let me get on the chair so you can see it. Oh, she goes all the way down to like past my butt to like the middle of my thigh. Okay, past the middle of my thigh down to here, like almost my knees. I did it myself. I usually do crochet braids whenever I do box braids. This is my first time actually doing the weave myself, and I'm excited. I went to Sephora. I heard that Pat McGrath was gonna be at Sephora, so I stopped by because that is my auntie. Okay, a bunch of her stuff because I got convinced it's hard not to. And let's just say it cost me like $50 million. I spent $50 million at Pat McGrath, so it is what it is. I'm trying everything that I bought in this video. She autographed this packaging for her new eyeshadow. What is it, quads? Do you call it eyeshadow quad when it's 4, or is it only some companies that call it eyeshadow quad? Girl, I don't know. But look, I got this little cute widow. It's so cute, right? Let's watch it now. Okay, let me swatch it now. Real quick. We're just gonna do it real quick. This is the green one. Wow, wow. I didn't think it was gonna be that pigmented for some weird reason. I don't know. I don't ever know what to expect. This gold one is more buttery than the green. This is the gold. Oh my gosh. Okay, worst swatches on earth at this point. I'm not even looking at what I'm doing. I'm just doing because I'm so excited. The blue situation, super cute. Love it. The purple. Really excited to do this purple. There was a different quad that was similar to this, but not similar, but like, oh, that's so cute. Oh, it's so pigmented. Oh, so excited. So tried. I also got the mascara. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I don't know, how do you open this? See, I'm at a hotel and I don't have scissors. Seriously, Aunt Pat? Well, this is the mascara, but I don't know how to open it. Oh wait, hold up. There's a little, ooh. Maybe if I use the ice picker, hold up. See, I'm ready to go have dinner, but I just really wanted to show you guys before I go to dinner all of the new Pat stuff that I got, and I wanted to play in it. But you know, I wanted to document me playing in it. Yes, don't try this at home. Opening packaging with an ice picker. So what we got here. I've been wanting to try her mascara for so long, so I'm super excited to try it this time. Okay, I'm gonna tell you my experience meeting her. Like whether she was nasty or nice or whatever, I'm gonna tell you that in a sec. I just wanna go through these products really quick. Packaging is everything. This is the bronzer. No. Oh my gosh, this is the setting powder. Like a Laura Mercier, like a Fenty setting powder. You know how I use Laura Mercier and Fenty as my setting powders? This is another one that I can use as well, so I'm not limited to just those two. This is, okay, so this is supposed to replace my Laura Mercier, because I was telling the girls that work with Pat, like, hey, I really need something that replaces Laura Mercier, only because I'm running out of Laura Mercier and I wanted to try something different. I've been using Laura Mercier for the past 2 years now. And it's time to, you know, change it up, mix it up. So I'm super excited. This is supposed to be good for like my under, because usually I use a lighter one in my under eye, and then I use a darker setting powder, aka the Fenty one that I use. I think it's mocha or something like that. I don't know. I forgot the names. Let me see. Matter of fact, I have her right here. The Fenty one that I use is, oh, nutmeg. So the Fenty one that I use is nutmeg, and I use that like my forehead and different other places that I put concealer to highlight or whatever. But the Laura Mercier one I use is, the Laura Mercier one is lighter than the Fenty one, so I use that only underneath my eyes. But this is supposed to be one that can replace that. So I'm super excited about that. And I hope I like it. I really hope I do. Peas! Oh, this is just gonna be like a chatty video. Like I really do miss being on camera, doing my ting. So I as usual, I always love her packaging. It's super duper cute. Love, I dropped the brush. Cool. Love this. This is super duper cute. Like, excuse me, what? This is Flesh. It's supposed to be like a nudie tone. I bought this to be like my nude-ish. It's called Flesh 3 109. I like it. I wanted like another brown, you know? I don't have enough browns to play with. I feel like I wear the same light brown tones on my lips. So I wanted another brown on me. So this is like a lighter brown than the other brown, than Flesh. Yeah, this brown is lighter than Flesh. It's like a replacement for Unveil and Uncuffed. So when I don't feel like doing Unveil and Uncuffed, I can do Omi 107 or Flesh. A really good dupe for these also is ColourPop Limber as the darker brown and Clueless as the lighter one to put over. It's a little slight pinkish, but it gives you the same vibe. Just in case you can't afford Pat, girl, you can still be cute with ColourPop. It's okay. And then they gave me some free ones, some free little widow ones. This I didn't expect, so I'm excited. They gave me Omi for free. Mind you, I already bought that, so it's cute to have another one. So this will be good for travel, which I'm excited about. I love having smaller versions of the things that I already have. This is another even lighter one, but I don't know what color this is. Yeah, this is like an even lighter one than Omi. So it's like having different, you know, little different things to work with. This is Elson, and it's like a reddish. It's so much fun for me because I never bought Aunt Pat's lippies. I'm going to prime my lids with Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm sure she has a primer something with her, but girl, Pat's expensive, okay? You gotta choose between paying your phone bill or getting a Pat McGrath makeup. Like, that's just how it is. You'd be like, you know what? I don't have any friends. Maybe I don't need a phone this month and I can buy Pat McGrath's makeup. Maybe I don't need that phone. Maybe I could just be a loner for a month so I can wear Pat. So because there's no like transition color in this palette, I actually have another Pat McGrath palette, the bigger one, but I left that at home, so I have to work with what I have. But I always carry this Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina palette with me everywhere I go. So I'm gonna go into edges, honey, edges. I'm gonna put that in my crease. I like to do my eyes before I do my face. Sometimes I put foundation on beforehand, sometimes I don't. Yada yada yada. I'll put credit in like my edges of my eyes, a little credit. That's my type. That's my type. That's my type. I don't know the words to that song. I'm a batty all night. I don't know what to do next. Like, I feel like the sky's the limit. Okay, this palette definitely doesn't go with my outfit, but she tried. She tried very hard. Okay, I didn't try very hard. I'm lying. But I just threw on anything. I was like, we gonna make this work. Let's do purple. You know, I don't notice things on my face until I film. Like, I didn't know I had that little dark, whatever that is, going on. I didn't know I had that. Because I don't stare at my face that hard. I really don't. I just be living life, yo. Do I want to do like a gold? Do I want to do this? Or do I want to put like purple? You know, I'm going to do perp. That perp. I'm going to do a little perp on my 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 perp on my. So I'm putting the purple. I wonder if it comes on better with faster with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina brush. It's gonna go in here. I hope the light's not shifting. My makeup always looks messy when I first do it, by the way, and then I'm snatched at the end. So just go along with the mess. Hopefully this looks decent at the end. Because if it doesn't, then I'm sorry. Even I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are skeptical, because I get really skeptical about my makeup, and then like I just snatch her up and she looks amazing. By the way, I've always loved her eyeshadows, very great quality. I actually think the quality of these shadows are better than Mothership 3, because the Mothership 3 is what I have. And I like the way these feel better. It's more buttery. Mothership 3 is not as buttery. It's soft like butter, baby. We're just gonna blend that so we don't look like we're heading out for Halloween. We don't celebrate that. Thank you very much. Some shimmers in my life. So we're just gonna go into maybe Shookington. I don't know if that has like a little bit more shimmer. Shookington and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina. I didn't plan on incorporating this palette that much, but I just realized like that doesn't have as much stuff for me to use. It's only 4 colors. A little bit of Shookington, a little bit of Shookington. It's a bit more Vuva Vam or not. I don't know, girl. God bless me. I don't know. Trust issues on top. This is gonna look a mess. Sorry, Pat. I know. I feel like you had faith in me. I let you down. Sorry, Pat. I like trust issues on this. I just feel like I still look messy. I'm just really hoping this all like comes together. Lovely. Liner situation. I'm gonna go into Credit in the Jackie Aina palette, and I'm just going to line my top lid, and then I'm gonna line my bottom lid after I put on foundation and all that jazz. So Credit is like this cool brown. I like that it's like brown, not black, so it's not as harsh. Meaning if you mess up, it's not as noticeable because it's just so chill. Okay, before I finish my eyes, I'm going to start the foundation situation. This is I already started putting it on. This is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. I did a review on this before, so if you want to actually check that out, maybe I'll link it below in the description box if I can remember that, because I don't always remember. I've been using it ever since I reviewed it. It's expensive, I know. She cost a pretty penny, but this is the best. This is the best. I did not. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I forgot to put on primer. Maybe if I could put primer on around. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If I could wear primer around where I put the video's already going downhill. I don't know. I totally forgot to put on primer, so I'm just gonna put on primer where I haven't. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna look crazy. I'm not like, it's just not gonna look. It's not gonna look the same. OMG-ness. Like what? I won't be out for long. It's okay if my foundation wears out. We'll figure something out, okay? Absolutely love this foundation. It's literally like the best foundation I've ever used, ever. Not sure if there's another foundation better than this. It's not even about whether it stays matte or not. It's just about how my skin looks after I put it on. Fenty doesn't do this to my skin. It really doesn't. And you know I love my Fenty. And I would use my Fenty, I would use my Fenty for every occasion, and then I got Pat McGrath and was like, oh, this is the new it. It's worth you skipping that phone bill. Just buy foundation. Who needs a phone? Who needs friends? Not you. Don't listen to me. I'm totally joking. Totally joking. Sealing with Fenty Beauty. Oh, I can't forget to try her new setting powder afterwards. That's my type. That's my type. I'm a body. Blend it out. Like you see how amazing. I know I have on the concealer, but like when I was putting on the foundation, can you tell how amazing my skin looked? Like girl, best foundation I've ever had. Okay, the best. And it's so smooth with Fenty. Like it blends in so good with the Fenty concealer. Putting the Pat McGrath setting powder in the this is different. I'm rich now. It's official. I'm a rich girl. Like I have to be able to afford stuff like this. Like it's no way. Because when you, how can I properly show you? When you pat, I talk too much because my breath just blew it away all over my stuff. When you pat it, this little net thing, it's like made out of cloth. You know how the ones we have is made out of plastic? This is made out of like a cloth thing. Do you see how it just goes in? What the? I was so shook about the whole setting powder thing. My camera died. Everything just happened just now. I'm gagging, okay? I'm gonna put this underneath my eyes. I can't believe what she did. I can't believe what Pat does. Like, it's always on some next level quality. Oh my gosh, it's so lightweight. This is the lightest, weightest. Is that even a word? This is the lightest setting powder I've ever used. I don't even feel like I have it on. I see it. I feel like it's just gonna run off my face. It's so thin, so light. Like what? This is crazy. Worth every penny. Well, I don't know if it's gonna last yet, but hopefully it does, because it feels good. I don't even know what to tell you. Like, this is crazy. I'm gonna go into Fenty because it's a darker, Fenty Nutmeg. It's a darker setting powder. Therefore, it's better. You see how like that's darker than that? I don't know if the camera is catching it properly, but yeah, it's darker. I prefer that on the rest of my face. The only part that needs to be lighter is my under eye, you know, just to make that pop. Make that pop, 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 pop. Still speechless. I just don't know what to do or say. Put my lashes on and be right back. Now that my lashes are on, I'm going to just like brush off the setting powder. I'm looking closely at the Pat McGrath because that's the only new setting powder I have on. We already know how the Fenty one works, so I feel like my lashes just brings a look together, you know? I want to put something on my bottom, in like the bottom lash area, but I don't know what. Maybe I wish I had pink eyeshadow. Oh, wait, there's the pink in the Jackie Aina. Maybe I'll do that. I wanted to use more Pat McGrath, but it doesn't go with the look. You need to go with the look. I don't know if this is gonna show up. It's not really showing. Yeah, it's showing now. Got a pilot though. In the moment of truth about this mascara that I've been fiending to try for so long. Every mascara that I try, I always just mentally compare it to Too Faced Better Than Sex, because that's my favorite mascara. So let's hope this one is decent, or let's hope this one is like it or better. It's decent. I think Too Faced Better Than Sex is better than this one, but I don't know. Let me see, because I always do like at least 2 coats of Too Faced. So let's see. Let's see when I do another coat. It doesn't make my lashes as bold as Too Faced Better Than Sex does. I should have used Too Faced Better Than Sex on one side so you can see the difference, but it just doesn't. It's good. Like when I run out of Too Faced, which I'm almost out of it, I'm probably gonna just keep using this until I'm out of this, then buy Too Faced Better Than Sex. Like, I'm not crazy about this. I think Too Faced Better Than Sex coats my lashes and makes them thicker, better for me, in my unprofessional opinion. I'm looking for my bronzer. Fenty bronzer, the bestest. I just love this bronzer. Just a little chisel, a little zhoo zhoo zhoo, a little boom 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 boom. I'm gonna go into this golden situation in her palette. Get my brows, my brow bone together. Yes, all up in this Pat McGrath palette. I like this palette. I want to try the blues and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, maybe another time I'm gonna try like her blues or something. I don't know. My makeup didn't come out as horrible as I thought it would come out. I think I reviewed this highlighter trio also. It's like super amazing. This one comes out like pinkish, so I'm gonna put this one on my cheeks. It's like a pinky situation. It's so cute. This is good lighting for 5 p.m. over here. Then I'm just gonna dip into like this gold situation. This right over here, the middle one. And I'm just gonna put that right over that a little bit. Oh my gosh. Hungry, she needs dinner. She needs to have her dinner, okay? She's hungry. And that same gold one. A little on my nosy, a little on my lippy. Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you guys. So my experience, I literally almost forgot. I would have made this entire video and forgot to tell you about my experience meeting Pat McGrath. So what lippy should I do? I'm gonna do these two. So my experience with meeting Pat McGrath, like, first of all, it's a very controlled setting. Of course, it's Aunt Pat, like, she has security upon security, yada yada yada. But she's so sweet. She's the sweetest woman ever. They took my phone, so they took a picture of us with their phone and sent it to me. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, she's the sweetest woman ever. Like, she's so sweet. She's so nice. She's like, thank you for your support, yada yada yada. She's probably not gonna remember me, and I don't even care. But I think that she was so sweet. So, all right, here's the thing about me. Let me put on the Flesh 3 109 on my lippy. The lighting is going in and out. Light is like, you know I told you I'm using sunlight. The light is going in and out and doing something weird. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna put Omi on top of Flesh 3. Oh, I fixed the lighting issue. This is it with this lippy. Looking at myself in the monitor, I don't know if I'm in love. I think I would have liked like a darker something around. I should have lined this, right? I should have lined this. And then let's put something in the inner corner. I need to line, like, this isn't looking right. I thought it was a deeper brown than this. I don't know why, but that's what I thought. So maybe if I mix in Fenty Unveil because it's a deeper brown and it'll provide the contrast that I need. It doesn't look right. Taking it off and doing it over. Does it look decent? Oh my gosh. You know what? This looks better. It looks better. I'm leaving it on. It looks better. Whatever. Looks better. Let's do inner corner. What should I do for inner corner? I don't know. I think I'll go into the gold. Ooh, maybe the green. And it's like an iridescent green. Okay, let's try the green. I'm scared, but let's do it. Does that look like too much? It doesn't look like too much. It looks decent. Oh my gosh, I look decent. I look go-outable. Like I can actually go out with this and not feel crazy. This is great. Just wanted to share with you my new Pat McGrath makeup and my little experience meeting Miss Patty. Thank you so very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I love you. God loves you. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe and also check out my other videos somewhere. Thank you so very much. Bye. Oh yeah, I'm gonna post another video about using natural deodorant because I tried it for a while and I want you to know my little take on it, my little experience using that, you know. So thank you so very much. Bye.